What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce Mess. Today we are back here on Iowa Plains. I'm not sure why it takes so long for that to capture. It's like, it's right there. Welcome back. I'm Farmer Deuce. This is Deuce Mess. No, I'm Deuce Mess. This is Farmer Deuce. If you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, welcome. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Live chat already kicking in here. Sorry I'm late. I got a little bit delayed there. Shorter video today for you folks on YouTube. That's okay. I'm sure you won't mind. Less of me talking and blabbing about nothing. I appreciate y'all watching. If you would, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on the Farmer Deuce 2 YouTube channel and 10,000 on my main YouTube channel. Find the links down below. Also trying to get to 500 on my Pixel Deuce Plays channel. I think that'd be a pretty good milestone for it too. On Twitch, I'm almost at 3,000 followers, so if you want to watch live, coming out with us, I appreciate it. On to everything else. Celtic Moon zeroed out. 3-month resub. Martin, Bud, Distemper coming in with 3 months on my birthday. Thank you, buddy. Happy birthday, man. I hope you're having a good day today. I hope you got a good weekend planned for your birthday. I hope you have a good dinner. We always did birthday dinners. We still do birthday dinners. We always do birthday dinners. You get to pick what you want for dinner. And I hope you have a good one, sir. Hope you have a good dinner, and I hope you have a good week, a good weekend. Birthdays are always fun. You know why? Because it's another year you've made it. And no matter what you're doing, you're improving somebody's life. You're improving somebody's life, no matter what you may do, and no matter what you may think. Every year on the planet is a good one. You're very welcome. I appreciate the 3-month resub. Appreciate that. Throw some hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat, and some happy birthdays in chat for Distemper. Been around a long time in the community. Again, not calling you old. I'm saying we're all getting old. And if you're watching later on YouTube, throw some happy birthdays in the comments for Distemper. Been a member of the community for a very long time. I appreciate you. So today we're going to be replanting the grass fields, but not this grass field, but I was working on this one anyway. I think what I was doing is wrapping bales and picking bales up, but I think I had started over here, or I was bringing this over here so I could get started on this. We're going to get started on that later. We're going to grab the bale trailer and get all these picked up because we're done wrapping. So we can get started picking up bales and getting them down to the other end of the room, the other end of the map, other end of the county. Go down to the other end of the county and drop them off down at the cow feed mixer, just so we can stock them on some more silage, because we are getting short on silage here. If we take a look real quick, just as a refresher from yesterday, that one, there we go. Silage, 194,000. We got 427,000 liters of hay. I'm assuming because we use double the amount of silage that we use for hay, that we can do the big grass field and the little grass field right here that we just cut, that we're about to bale up over there, all in silage and be okay. But I might do the big one in silage, and then this one right over here that we're about to bale up, we'll do that in hay as well. We probably won't get to it today. I need to get these picked up and get this planted. And I'm really, really, really hoping that a new planter comes up tomorrow, because I really need one. And I've got some money, so I could buy one. Oh, crap, I hate this. I should just go the other way with these. I know I should. By now, there's no reason not to. And there it goes. It's gone. It's off. I'll come back around for it. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's go back around. These are so awkward with this bale trailer, because unless you hit them right on the side like that, it gets pretty weird. And a lot of my fields are long. They're not wide, so kind of hard to run back and forth on the fields. As you can see, when you get close to the tree line down there, it gets pretty close. It gets pretty dang close down there. What's up, Farmer Groot? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. You got No One Survive. Wife and you've been playing it. How do you like it? I'm enjoying it myself. I think it's a pretty good, unique experience. One you'll want to keep an eye on too, Distemper, that's coming out in June. It's going to come out in early access. It's been in development since like 2017 or something crazy. I think my Kickstarter for it, completed in 2018, is Dead Matter. It's going to be another one of those, but you can actually rebuild the houses. You can reinforce the windows. That's what it's supposed to be anyway. I'm just going off the information that I've been watching and stuff over the last 5 years. So But it's gonna be another one of those. It's gonna be really, really, really in depth. It's called Dead Matter. If you haven't seen it and you like the survival games, zombie survival games even, because it is, check that one out. That one's gonna have dedicated servers. I'll probably put a server up for it, and we're gonna be playing it. Probably too often, really. But for now, I feel like No One Survived is that game right now, right? Like it's that good, unique perspective that you've been wanting. That's slightly similar to other stuff, but is very, very different and in depth, maybe. So, been a lot of fun playing it though. I've been having fun. So yeah, keep an eye on it. That's for anybody if you're looking for a zombie game to play. But yeah, No One Survived right now is probably one of my favorites. It's out. Probably one of my favorites. Who's not working? Who's stuck? Who's blocked by something? What are you blocked by? What did you do? Oh my God, what happened? What is this? What in the world? Okay, I can see now that letting Jimmy drive this was a mistake. I thought he could handle this. The mowing part is pretty easy, right? All you do is mow. You just run down the field. That's all you do. Are the front wheels off the ground on this thing? I think they were. Yeah, letting Jimmy drive this was a mistake, I think. Now we're stuck in the creek here. Come on. We can't turn, but we're out of here. Okay, there we go. Holy smoke. Maybe we do need a weight on the front of this thing. I thought this thing could handle it, but I think we need the weight. I don't even know where I dropped the weight for this thing at. I might just buy another one from the store because it's close. I know the weight's not down here. Yeah, look at this. We're just riding wheelies. I drove this thing all the way down here with no problems. And now we're just... now we can't even turn. What is going on? That's so awkward. I drove it all the way down here with no weight on it or anything, and it did fine. Let me go pick up like a 500 kilo from the store, probably. And go straight because it's a lot easier. Wow, drunk drive, no kidding. I don't know what's going on. The 7 Days to Die update will be interesting. I have not put more than about an hour into 7 Days to Die, and I think that was right at when it released. I've said that a few times, but it's true. I have not played it a lot. Not at all. It's got to be a good game, though, man, because there's still content creators making a lot of content for it, so it's still got to be a good game. Let's see here. Go down. Grab some weight. What do you think, a 650? Probably. That's probably enough, right? We don't need a whole lot. This is a John Deere, though. We can pick up another 900 for it. A small John Deere, though. It's the LaForge Easy 17. That's a 1,700 kilo. Let's just go with the 10 Winkle 600, I think, probably. But if we can choose John Deere Green, we will. There we go. Cost us $700. But we'll have a weight for this thing that we'll leave down here just for occasions that may arise. We've got the big weight over at the farm for when we use the front end loader side of this. You know what it is? I just thought about this. This thing normally does okay as long as you got the big wheels on it because it's a lot heavier, right? We put the little skinny tires on here so it's not turning as good. It should be fine now, right? Yeah, I think we're good. We probably could have used a bigger weight, honestly. I didn't think we needed a bigger than a 600, but we might have used a bigger weight here. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Wow, that got awkward for a minute, didn't it? Ooh. Crazy. I'm liking playing on hard mode. It's interesting sometimes. That's the best I can do. It's interesting. It's different. It's fun. It's fun. It's a lot more fun than just having everything available. It's definitely a lot more fun than just having everything available. I'll say that. All right, now we should be good to go. I think the reason that Jimmy ended up over there is because he just didn't have a weight on the front and he was trying to turn and couldn't. It's probably more the case. Let's see where John is down here. John is doing good, just trucking along, no problems. Cool. It means we can get back to running these bales down there now. Everybody's taken care of, I hope. I doubt it'll stay that way, but for right now, we're all good. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, the loans wouldn't be such a bad deal. I mean, even on my sugar farm, right? Like, I had loans constantly, and we still never had any money. So, I mean, it depends on the situation, I think. I think that in the situation on the sugar farm, I was just spending more money than I was bringing in because the money was kind of slow coming in because we had to process sugar to make any money. So it was still a challenge, even with taking out loans. But I didn't have any contracts to rely on. So that's the difference. At least I'm doing some work here to make some money, or contracts. Where there, as soon as I paid off $200,000 a loan, I was maxing it back out, you know? So it got kind of weird for a while there, but we started turning a profit. We ended up selling the place for a couple million, so that's good. I should get the windrow baler. I'm trying to stick to more commonly used realistic items. Zeroed. More commonly used realistic items. And there probably is a windrow baler out there somewhere in the world, but it's not very common. Like, it's probably not common at all. It's probably a one-off, if anything. But being hard mode, I'm trying not to use stuff like that. So, I mean, you see, I don't even have an auto-load trailer for bales or pallets. I stack all my pallets. At least this one, I do have to perform an action to pick up the next bale. So, mostly in Australia, and it's probably not super common there either. That sounds like something that's like the Big Bud, right? They exist, and there's some out there, but they're not very common. It's just not something you would see normally on a farm. Now, while I do some unrealistic stuff, like using those spikes right there to pick up silage bales, that's not something you would normally do. I try to stick to as much realism as I can get, you know. It makes it a lot more fun, this playthrough anyway. There we go. That dropped off. Grab another 10. Should only be a couple of loads here. Shouldn't be too many. What's up, Battery? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Grumble. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, that was weird. Little loading lag? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, loading lag. We're good. Sorry to give me a drink of water there. Yeah, we'll get these back down there, and we'll probably have a few more to pick up, and then we'll get started planting. Again, I'm really hoping something comes up in the sell page for planters. So maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. I don't have any control over it, so it's not like I can fake it. I can't go, oh, look what's in the sell page. I put that there before the stream started. I can't do that. So I hope it pops up. Maybe it will. Tech issues at work today. Killed a presentation I had prepped for the last day and a half. That's terrible. That's terrible, man. I haven't played a game with it yet. I haven't streamed a game with it yet, I should say. I tried playing the game that True gifted me, but it's some sort of compatibility thing with Windows 10. It just didn't like it. I'm waiting to get the newest X-Plane. So I've got it on my wish list, so don't forget it. But as soon as I do, we're gonna be doing some flying. I can't wait, man. But yeah, I did manage to fly one of the planes in the game, and it works really well, man. It's great. It's sensitive, but it's not overly sensitive, and there's plenty of adjustments on it. So you can pretty much keybind anything to it. It feels good. It's got a nice smooth feel to it. The throttle is the little thumbstick below, or the little toggle thing below the actual joystick. It's great, dude. Yeah. I haven't set it up for Farm Sim yet, though, because really I don't use the joystick on my side panel that much for Farm Sim. But yeah, if we ever go back to like Gold Rush, say, right, or anything that I can set up to a double joystick for, excavator wise, we're definitely hooking it up for that. Definitely gonna hook it up for that. That I can say with a certainty. But yeah, as soon as I pick up whatever the newest X-Plane is, X-Plane 12, I think. I thought about just breaking down and getting Microsoft Flight Sim, but I don't know which one would be better, Flight Sim or X-Plane. So I really wanted Bush Flight Simulator to come out, but it's basically non-existent. I've looked all across social media and everything else, and I just can't find anything about it anywhere recently. The last post was like 2020 on Twitter from them, so I don't think it's going to happen, sadly. You got to go to Gulf Shores. To visit a friend of the wife's. Oh, okay. Well, it sounds at least you're getting out of the house, right? I mean, and come on, man. You act like going through Biloxi and what's the other state? I mean, the other city down there at the end of the state. I don't even know. You act like going through Biloxi is a bad thing. Robert, how's it going? Well, Pascagoula, Gulf Shores. Isn't there one more? Isn't there one more down there? That's like a vacation spot. I say a vacation spot. I mean, for the folks in Mississippi that want to go down to the beach, that's where they go. Biloxi and I can't think of the name of it. It's not that far from Biloxi. It's like a 20-minute drive over or something. Like the next town over. Toward Alabama. Pascagoula's no vacation spot. No, I got family down there. I know, or I had family down there. I think they moved further inland after Katrina hit. So, or when Katrina hit, I think they just like, you know what, we're done. Move further inland. So, I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. We're going to get started planting here in just a few minutes, hopefully. I'm not lying about the title. We are replanting the grass field. Finished work. Hey, done mowing. Sweet. Means I can take the Massey and get John over here working on replanting the grass field into soybeans. That's great. That was the plan. We'll just do the rest of the grass. To the Ray Stevens song. The day the squirrel went berserk in a first self-righteous church, this sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. Everybody shouting hallelujah. Oh, man. One of my favorite songs of all time right there. I don't even remember all the words to it, but I know it's one of my favorite songs of all time. Ocean Springs? Maybe it's Ocean Springs, yeah. It's Ocean Springs, Biloxi. There's one more city now. Now I gotta look, dang it. I'll run off in the field for a second. Biloxi. Google Maps. Show me the maps. Maps. Maybe it is just Ocean Springs. Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe I was thinking of Ocean Springs. Yeah, it's Ocean Springs. That's what it is. You're right. Pascagoula, Ocean Springs, Biloxi. Yeah, it's Ocean Springs. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. There's Ocean Springs. Run all the way down the field just to look and see. Yazoo's over and a little north, isn't it? It's on the river and further north, I think. Very exhausted. Your mind is going a million miles per hour. Other than that, I guess I'm doing. Yeah, well, some days. Some days. Absolutely. I'm doing pretty well. I feel pretty good today. Got a lot accomplished this morning. So I got shorts and recorded videos. I didn't get Vane recorded because there was something extra it needed to play, and I was like, I'm just not downloading anything extra right now. Sorry. I don't care if it's legit. It came from Steam or whatever. I'm just really adverse to downloading extra stuff these days. So. Oh, speaking of which, if you guys like Farm Sim, you might know who Mr. Sealy P is. If you don't have Twitter, and you're not in his social media circle at all, his YouTube channel was hijacked today, or last night sometime, I guess. And he has posted that he is working on getting it back, and hopefully we'll have it back soon. So everybody knows. Mr. Sealy P over on YouTube, his channel got hijacked, so he's hoping to have it back soon. And I've been there, and it sucks. Trust me, it sucks. But yeah, I hope he gets it back soon. Hope it doesn't take as long to resolve as mine did. I lost an entire month last year. Also killed me in the algorithm, too. My YouTube channel was pretty much dead after that. And I appreciate the community members that have been around and stuck through that and came back once I got my channel back. But as far as growth goes, it's been pretty much non-existent since that happened. I had a pretty good run in August, but that was about it. Oh, something else we need to do, wasn't there? Yeah, let's go get Jimmy out of the way and get him to take this down to the other side. That big old weight on the front. Heck yeah. Yeah, we'll worry about actually baling this up and stuff later. I'm not too concerned with it right now. Main concern is to getting the field planted. You know what we might do? Oh no, we have to do the bales, don't we? Yeah, we got to get that field planted. And I always title this stuff to what the helpers are going to be doing more than what I'm doing. But it's the main point of today is get those grass fields done, and I got to get the bales. I got to get the grass off of that other field so I can get them baled up. I'll just drop this right here. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Go. There we are. All right, off we go. We're going to bypass our other tractor sitting in the middle down there because we've got to get past it to get to the planter. Well, it's a heavy weight. You see the rear tires pop on it when it pop up off the ground when you stop. Let's see. Not really. That's pretty balanced. That's the kind of weight you want, right? You want just enough that when you put something on the back, it doesn't make the front wheels come off the ground. But also, when you have to stop hard with nothing behind it, it doesn't flip over. That's a good balance. It's a good balance. Also, I am pretty sure, I'm 100% sure at this point that I've got to fix my baler because it's going to no longer accept straw, not straw, soybean straw. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that again. I'm going to go back and watch. J-Rock made a video because I asked him a question that I'm sure a lot of people out there have that play Farm Sim on PC. And he was like, you know what, man, I'll just make a video because more people may want to know too. So he made a video about it. It's on his YouTube channel, J-Rock Nation, over on YouTube. If you want to go check out the whole video on modding. And also, I mean, he does modding too. He makes a lot of stuff for Farm Sim too. So check out all his stuff. But check out his Twitch channel. He streams all the time. J_Rock Nation. Hey, Bob. What's up, buddy? Bob dropping me 500 in-game cash money. Take it. Thank you, man. I'm here. I'm here. That's what I said too, Bob. I was late, man. Excuse me. I'll take them 500 in-game dollars. Heck yeah, I will. Heck yeah. Yazoo City's where Jerry Clower's from? I knew he was down that way somewhere. I didn't know he was from Yazoo City, though. I probably should have, being a Mississippi native, but to be fair, I couldn't tell you where Morgan Freeman's originally from, or Oprah, or Faith Hill, or Jerry Rice. Like, I have no idea where they're from. I just know they're all from Mississippi. Brett Favre, no idea. I don't have any idea where they actually are from in Mississippi. I know that there's a Faith Hill museum somewhere or something. I need to get the planter, don't I? Probably. Go ahead and get it ready anyway. I think what I've got left out on the field won't fill the trailer up. So once I get him started, I should be able to get back and snag these before he runs into them. Yeah, I have no idea. I just know they're from Mississippi. Probably lots of other famous people too I just didn't know about. We're definitely gonna need some more seed though. Holy crap, man. We're going through seed like crazy, aren't we? Do the same thing we did last time. Let's go around and go this way. Seems a little easier. Oh. That's a problem. That's a problem that's solving itself though. We just hammer down. Keep going. We'll take the siding and the wood and all with us. Why not? Go. Beautiful military green paint on the tires. It is, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Oh, let's go to this side. That green hue. Gotta love that. Yeah, I should be able to get Jimmy started on this and then me finish up these bales before he gets tangled up by one, hopefully anyway. We'll replant some soybeans over here. Doing good. Doing good there. Keep it up. Hello? There we go. See if my tractor even still on the map anywhere? Found it. And yeah, we're planting more soybeans. I want to get some money beans in the ground. This is our first time we're actually going to be making some money with our fields here. So all but this wouldn't take fertilizer anymore for some reason, but good and fertilized 30. I don't think I'm going to be able to fertilize again. We'll just let it go with 1. This I'll be able to fertilize after we plant this. So that'll be good. We're doing pretty well, considering. All things considered, I think we're doing okay. And we're really about to start churning out some cash. But it's only going to be once a year because it's the only time we can sell. And again, I think I may split up my crops so I can keep some money coming in and keep something to sell at the end of the year, right? Because we'll be able to sell in July, we'll be able to sell in January. So I think having a little of both is probably going to be a good thing. Ain't no way Jimmy's saying he's done already. I mean, it's possible. Let's be honest. It's Jimmy. It's very possible. It is very much possible. These tires too, look at that green hue on them. You know, sometimes it just works out that way where they get dirty. You don't clean them up very often. So you say that Pizza Hut, but I've got Voice Mod Pro. Like I bought the one-time purchase of it a long time ago, and I just haven't set it back up yet. I plan on getting that set up for tomorrow night's YouTube stream though, because I want to have the crowd cheer and the and the clapping and all that kind of stuff, just for funny moments. Because, well, Bone's known to tell a few dad jokes here and there, and I want to have some ability just to poke at him when I can. So I think having it would be good. So hopefully I'll get it set back up and have it from now on for all kinds of reasons, not just for Friday nights. Two, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're fine. What is that? 4, 5, 7 bales? Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's what I was hoping. So that's 27 bales. With alfalfa, we only got 21 bales off this field. So, and we only got to cut alfalfa once. It wouldn't have made sense to keep going with alfalfa at all. Oh, come on now. There we go. Jeez. So finicky sometimes. Jimmy might be done, just not with the field. Yeah, no, with Bob's bottle. He took Bob's bottle and took off with it. All right, there we go. That's all of them. 27 more bales. Heck yeah, and Jimmy's planting soybeans. Guys, we're going to have 1, 2, 3 fields of soybeans. I just cannot tell you how happy I am to have some actual money beans going in the ground. What is that? 26 acres, 8 acres, and 11 acres. So 36, we'll call it 34. We'll call it 41 acres of soybeans. That's not a lot for a lot of people. That's a lot for me, because we've never had this experience where we've had 41 acres of our own crop that we can harvest and then sell. And also we got sorghum on field 30. Sorghum on field 7, which is a big field of sorghum. And then whatever's on field 30, I don't even remember. What's on field 30? Barley. Yeah, so we're going to have some... When does sorghum sell? I don't think I've actually done a whole lot of sorghum. Sells best in January, and barley sells best in December, which, again, we'll probably keep the barley just for chickens, and that may be the barley field from now on. We may just keep it barley for a long time anyway. And the soybeans sell in June. Oh, man. 1,000 per 1,000. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be good money. It's got to be good money, right? It's got to be. Got to be good money. Got to pay back. If you don't know the song, The Big Payback, you should YouTube it sometime and listen to it. It's a jamming song. I'm back. Yes, we'll do it. I found a list of over 200 famous people born. Really? Like that actually lived and grew up here? Because I know like Jerry Rice grew up here, right? Like Morgan Freeman grew up in the Delta. I just don't remember which town he's from over there. Faith Hill grew up in the Delta. Oprah kinda grew up in Mississippi. Brett Favre still lives, well, he's going to be living at the state facility before long, it looks like, but he moved back to Mississippi. Like, I don't think he ever actually moved. Oh, Jim Henson is from Mississippi? Really? Wow. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I had no clue. That's pretty crazy. We're talking about the Muppets, Fraggle Rock, Jim Henson, right? That Jim Henson. I had no clue. Wow. And people say nothing good comes from Mississippi. We gave you Oprah Winfrey.
That's a new follower.
We gave you Jerry Rice, one of the best receivers to ever play football. We gave you Brett Favre, the guy that is in some kind of money scam, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. From all the coof money that got sent out. That's what he did, Bob, by the way. Yeah, it's something about some kind of scam with money or something, I'm not sure. Chicken Chow, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, allegedly he is caught up in some kind of misappropriating funds of some sort, and not just a few dollars, like millions. So it's not looking great. But again, I don't know, because it's all alleged. I don't know what's actually real, what happened. I have no idea. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't care. I grew up watching Brett Favre, man. I had Green Bay Packers hat. I had the cheese hat. I had jerseys. I had the tracksuit jackets. I had big jackets, big winter jackets, and everything else. I was a Green Bay Packers fan, man. And then he was the quarterback when I was a kid. So, but yeah, I mean, again, if he misappropriated funds that were supposed to go to help people, then yeah, I absolutely don't care. Epic Games End of Winter Sale is on right now. I need to see if there's something on Epic that's not on Steam. I missed the Pirates of Tortuga, A Tale of Tortuga, A Tale of Pirates or something. I missed that game completely when it released because I was looking for it on Steam and I couldn't find it, and it came out on Epic, and I was like, well, dang, okay, I missed that one completely. I don't know what is happening right now. There we go. Kermit the Frog started out as a sock. His mom's coat. That's funny. Kermit the Frog here. I never could do the Kermit voice, man. One of the best people I've seen do it is Nick Rekieta, one of the Law Tube guys. But he's also from, like, Wisconsin or something, so it just fits a lot better. I never could do the Kermit the Frog voice. What do you mean it kind of helps explain Kermit? What you trying to say, Zero? What you got against people from Mississippi? Dang, man. And I don't really know who came up with. I was talking about what Mississippi gave the world. I don't really know who actually gets credit for Home of the Blues. Whether it be Memphis, whether it be the Delta, whether it be Muscle Shoals, Florence, Alabama area. Like, I don't know who actually gets credit for it. But the Handy Fest happens in Florida, and that was WC Handy, right? And then you got all the blues festivals in Mississippi. There's like 1,000 of them a year or more. And then you got Memphis, which, you know, I mean, it's known to be a music city, right? That's where Sun was, and it's another big music city for the blues. I don't really know where the home of the blues was, but I feel like Mississippi gave people the blues too. I'm just going to claim it for Mississippi right now. I mean, Mississippi is not all swamps. It is actually very little swampland, like actual swampland. You're thinking of Louisiana and Florida. Mississippi is mostly farmland, really. I mean, you got like South Haven, Tupelo, Jackson, Hattiesburg, and then wherever it is that Delta State University is, I have no idea. I've been there. I just can't remember what city it's in. It's over in the Delta somewhere. And then, you got like a few cities surrounded by farmland, and that's it. Everything else is just farmland. What did Rodney Carrington say? All they do down there is farm and drink and farm, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Just too many people doing it at the same time. He was talking about Nebraska, by the way, on that, but it also applies to Mississippi, Oklahoma, Missouri, probably. Like it applies to a lot of places. Did it actually pick that up? I think it did. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick this up or not. This is not rowed up neatly at all. I don't know what happened here, but like it just didn't row up for some reason. It's like it comes straight out of the mower. I was thinking Alabama. Yeah, I mean, there's probably swampland in Mississippi, but it's just not known for swamps. It's known for nothing, really. It's not really known for much. Elvis, right? We had Elvis. That was a thing for a long time. It seems like it never died. If you ask people that are huge Elvis fans in Mississippi, they'll tell you Elvis is not dead. It's hard for me to believe. I'm pretty sure he's gone, folks. You can let go. You can let go now. Pretty sure he's gone. It's okay. It's okay to let go. It's okay to be that person that says let go. More timberland as well. I mean, that's true too. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of forest work done here too. It doesn't seem that way, but if there wasn't, we wouldn't have places like up in North Mississippi. There's a wood processing place, right? They get a lot of their timber from Alabama too, but basically all you'll see running the back highways here is log trucks. Not to quote cheesy movies, but Elvis is not dead. He just went home. You're not quoting a cheesy movie? Man, that's Men in Black. I can tell you exactly what scene it is, too. They're in the tunnel. They're upside down. And Will Smith goes, Elvis, isn't he dead? And Tommy Lee Jones goes, Elvis is not dead. He just went home. I know exactly what scene it is. It ain't no cheesy movie. It might be to somebody, but the whole Men in Black series is great. I haven't seen the newest one, but the first three were fantastic. Known for the funny spelling we were taught as kids, the humpback, crooked letter. Yes. Yeah, absolutely, man. You know how hard it is to spell a 14-figure word when you're 6? A 14-letter word? Like, it wasn't easy, man. Growing up in Mississippi, we weren't taught how to read when we were like 9. You just rewatched them? The newest one was meh. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the newest one. I mean, honestly, it's Chris Hemsworth, right? Like, he's in the newest one? I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Tommy Lee Jones, Will Smith. What's the other dude's name that was in 3? Been in a lot of movies, a lot of stuff. Big name guy. Yeah, I just can't do it. If it had him in it, I'd probably watched it. But it's not Men in Black without Tommy Lee. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I can't do it. Where in the heck is Moss Point, man? I've been through there. You know what? Actually, I think we dropped the stage there one year, and it was for like a week, and then we went back and picked it up. But I didn't have to stay or anything. We just dropped it and left it and came back and got it. No, it wasn't Rip Torn. No, it's near Pascagoula. Oh, okay, yeah. Moss. I just can't remember. It wasn't there. We put the stage in. I'm thinking of the Delta somewhere. I mean, maybe it's just because I've been through that area a bunch, doing sound stuff. I don't know. Maybe I just remember the name. Maybe we did do something down there. I really don't know. B.B. King was from Memphis, though, right? He wasn't from Mississippi, from Tennessee. He played Zed. Oh, yeah, without Zed, too. That's true. Which Men in Black 3 didn't have Zed either, though. They may have filmed Deliverance in Georgia, but the inspiration was all Moss Point. Oh, man. If you're from Moss Point, I'm not going to apologize, because I'm from Mississippi, too. And, well, we all get hate, so... I'm not going to apologize on behalf of somebody from Louisiana. That's for dang sure. He was born in Mississippi. Oh, okay. Was he born in the... I guess he was born in the Delta. That makes sense. I thought he was... I always... Like, even living here, man, and liking B.B. King, I always thought he was from Tennessee. I always thought he was born around Memphis somewhere. And the Delta is pretty large in Mississippi, too. It basically goes all the way into South Haven, like Horn Lake area. So, I mean, it's a pretty big spread. Tunica's about a 25-minute drive from Memphis. And Tunica's in the Delta. So, I can't believe it's getting dark already. Dang, man. I was hoping to have this done by dark. Whoa, I can't repeat that, sir. I don't know if I want that in my chat, honestly. Twitch and YouTube both are not friendly to creators with that kind of stuff. But yeah, I can definitely imagine there being places like that for sure. That's not really surprising, but I grew up here, so there's some. When people say backwoods, it's either Kentucky or the South somewhere, and it's true. Not all of it, of course, but it's still true for very small, minute population today. I mean, realistically, man, 2023, everybody's got access to the internet. So, you know. And it's no secret, I've said it before, my brother was homeless and still had a cell phone and the internet. So, I mean, was, not now, but he was. It's pretty hard to not have access to things these days. It's a level of dueling banjos you have to see to believe. I'm not going to disagree with you. Again, I know this. I know the name of the town. I've just never been there. And from the sound of it, I don't plan on going. I don't plan on making a trip anytime soon. Yeah, growing up in the South, man, that song is just, like, you just know it. You just know the song if you grew up in the 90s in the South or the 80s. Or if you lived through the 70s, I guess, too. Because it came out in, what, 76, 74, 78, somewhere around there. '70s sometime, yeah. Jeff Foxworthy had a great joke about the Olympics coming to Atlanta. Was talking about the Olympics, and he said, "Man, people trying to go down the river. If Ned Beatty couldn't make it down that thing, a Frenchman in a pair of bicycle pants ain't got a chance." That always made me laugh. You know what I didn't realize? Because I've never traveled outside the U.S., of course, so I've never really been anywhere. I've been across the U.S., but not to actually do any sightseeing. It was always fly in, go straight to work, fly home. That was it. But the folks that come over from like just Britain, for instance, right? Just from the UK. Well, if they go. If they're anywhere on the East Coast, because it's so humid over here, it's hard on them, man. I didn't realize how bad. I know we were talking about humidity and stuff the other day, but I didn't realize how much different it was. I couldn't imagine, coming over for the Olympics, training there, and then coming here, and especially in the South in Atlanta, where it's just humid and hot in the summertime, coming over to try to do the Olympics. That'd be wild, man. Ain't no way. I think we got it all. We got this one string down here, probably still some to pick up. We'll get that done. I got a wine. Yeah. Oh, we missed some right there too. We don't have access. This is my property. What you mean I ain't got access? Come on now. Don't be silly. Oh, we missed a good bit down here. How did we miss all that? Jimmy not doing his job right. It had to be. I'm going to leave it. We'll just plant it under run, deer. There we go. I know this looks funny, but... oh, they're both done. Good. Sweet. I don't think we're going to be able to get this soybean field planted today, but I said if we could do it tomorrow, that'd be fine too, and I think it is. Yeah, we can still plant these soybeans tomorrow. That would also break up when they need to harvest. So that would be good. And we can see if we can get a bigger planter. That would be fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and run this down to the other end, I think, though. We'll get everybody squared away tomorrow. Or Mexico City, hot and high altitude. Yeah, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. The Redneck, the games Rednecks play. Yeah, that was a great album. I always think about him and his family going on Hawaii, going on vacation to Hawaii, and somebody asking, when do we exchange our money for Hawaiian money? It's crazy though, man. Like, I'm not the brightest person myself, so he might have been telling jokes, but the funny part about jokes is there's some truth behind it, I'm not the brightest person myself. The Clampets. Oh man. And I don't think it's just the South. And I don't mean being dumb. That's not what I mean. I don't think anybody is just dumb. I think people have different things they're good at, right? And I talked to Link about this at some point recently, that just because you're good at something doesn't mean that you're bad at everything, or just because you're not good at something doesn't mean you're bad at everything. You're good at something that somebody else that may have gotten a higher ACT score or a higher SAT score or went to whatever college. You're better at them than something that they're not good at too. So I mean, everybody's got their own stuff, and I don't mean it in a bad way at all. I just mean I think folks that don't live in cities or whatever that kind of live a slower lifestyle. It's not just the South, man. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, and I think a lot of stuff gets attributed to the South until you really think about like the Midwest. You know, Idaho. Nobody ever talks about Idaho. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's all farmland. There's nothing. Nobody even lives in Idaho, I don't think. Supposedly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just the South. We just live a slower lifestyle, man. Country people that have never lived in the city, we just live a little slower than everybody else. A glorious lack of sophistication. I would definitely put myself in that category. Because there's no way anything about me is sophisticated. Nothing. Not a thing. That's something different too from like the early 1900s, right? Up to probably even the 40s, the 50s is kind of when, you know, the leather jackets and the hoodlums and all that kind of stuff, right? Probably up to the 40s that, you know, everybody had a nice suit or a nice attire of some sort, a nice dress or a nice suit. Everybody had something that they could put on other than a t-shirt and blue jeans. I don't have that. I don't have a suit of any sort, not one. I don't even own a suit jacket. Never have. Never will. On I-80 is 480 miles of nothing. It sucks. It's not nothing. It's farmland, man. It's all corn. It's all corn. Sounds like living a good life slower. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in the city, but there are people that live in the city that think living in the country would be terrible. So, I mean, you know, that's the great thing about living life is, you know, we all have those different aspects of life that we enjoy. Some people love living in downtown, you know, LA, where they can pay $70,000 a month for their 880 square foot apartment, you know? Like, I don't care. I'm not doing it. It's not me, you know? If that's what they like, then that's what they like. I don't care either way. I don't, you know. I think that's the great part about it, though, is that we all get to make that decision on, well, to an extent. Some of us are too poor to move to the city anyway. I couldn't live in the city if I wanted to. I guess it's a good thing I don't want to, though. I like it here. Let's go sleep. It's dark. I'm not even going to walk over to the house. I'm just going to jump over. Everybody's done with work. That's good. And sleep. What month is it? It is April. That means we can sleep to like 7, right? Maybe even 6. Let's sleep to 7, though. Thinking about that the other day. A friend of mine's very sick. Don't have long. I don't have a suit. I don't have one either, man. I put on the nicest thing I got when I got to do stuff like that. That's it. So, but honestly though, I mean, you know, if you were out in 1919, just go to the 20s before the recession and the depression, right? If you were out in the 20s, you were probably wearing a suit, even if you were just going out for lunch with somebody, right? You had a suit on. It's pretty wild to think about. Not everywhere, of course. That's the depiction of it. If you look at like the cities and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, even the depiction and the attire and the historical reference for places like the South, people still had a suit. It may not have been nice. It may not have been new. It may have been homemade. But they still had a suit, you know? They had some sort of attire that they wore for daily occasions. It's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Like, I've never really considered it. But, I don't think I need this down here for anything, and I don't think I need it down there for anything either. So I'm just gonna park that one. I'll go grab... Oh, you were not... Oh, crap. That's bad. You were not done, sir. This is a field, too, here, you know. I thought he was done, man. I thought I was going to start planting the other field. You know what? That's okay. We can go wrap bales. Let's check the animals real quick, too, though. Cows. How you doing, cows? They are doing fine. They're doing fine. They are maxed out on slurry once again. Chickens are fine. Greenhouse is fine. No new silage yet, though. It's okay. What do we have on the sell page? Sad. Sad days. Wait a minute. 250 horsepower. Where's the 46,000 liters? This holds 30,000 liters. The sad part is that's like 3 bales. It's like 3 bales. That's all it is. But I think this is a mower and a pickup wagon, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Is it a mower and a pickup? It looks like it, yeah. So that, I mean, that might be the difference, but that's just a lot, man. 30,000 liters is not a lot. And we have trailer weight on, too. That's so much money. This might be worth buying, though. 48,000 for a new header. And it's a big one. The 45-footer. Or 40, whatever 13.8 meters is. A big header. It just need a trailer. And I don't know if I want to go that route or not. Really hoping for a planter, though. That's hype. Let's go get some bales done. Oh, talking about people from Mississippi. Me personally, I graduated in 2003, and David Banner was pretty hot then, in that time period somewhere there, and David Banner's from Mississippi. So, what was supposed to be the last season of American Idol, the winner and the runner-up were both from Mississippi. One of them from Amory, one of them from Macomb. So that's a pretty big deal. If you showed up in a suit, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a nice change, but they're like, there's just zero reason for me to own one. Like, even for weddings or funerals, like I don't care. There's zero reason for me to own a suit. If I go to somebody's wedding or funeral, and I'm not, you know, in the wedding party or whatever, if I'm just there as a guest, I'm there as a guest because these people invited me. Which means they know me, which means they know I don't have a suit. They know I'm not going to wear one. Somebody's raiding the outhouse, so quick, get the TP. Simulation Steve, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Welcome. Welcome to the Raiders. Thank you for coming over and joining us here on the channel. We're currently getting these bales out of the way so we can get some soybeans planted in this here in field. The idea, anyway. That is not... How does that happen? Like, if I copy the name from the actual Twitch thing, it doesn't work. It shouts whoever does the command out. That's so weird. If I do it that way... Well, now it's not working. That's so strange. Why isn't it working? Hello, game? Steve, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Click on Steve's name. We'll give him a follow. I appreciate you. Thanks for bringing your community on over here and hanging out with us. I don't know why the shout out command's not working. Very strange. It shouted me out, but I mean you're here already, so really not necessary. Really not necessary. All flat cornfields, yeah, Nebraska. I'm just reading back up on messages here from a few minutes ago. Going down to Tennessee for the first time and trying not to tell people to talk faster. It's kind of weird, man. It really is. I probably talk slow compared to a lot of people, but I feel like I talk a lot faster than a lot of people around here too, though. Like there's some folks I have a conversation with, and it goes like this. It's just drawn out and really thinking about what you're saying before it comes out of your mouth. You know, you want to let it tumble around on your tongue a minute before it comes off your lips, and it's kind of weird. I don't know how I ended up in this place where I talk faster as anybody else.
Welcome to the outhouse.
Battery gifting 3 subs. Thank you, man, for the gifted subs.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Yargun, Garin?
Hey, how
Jarin.
you doing? Welcome
Garin?
to the outhouse.
Garin, probably. Chris and Bobby, enjoy those emotes. Crappiest ones you'll find on Twitch. Thank you, Battery, very much for the gifted subs. Throw some hearts and plungers from Gold DP at Battery H. Much appreciated. Man, I just don't even know what to say. Didn't you give some subs yesterday? Or Monday? Thank you, man. Much appreciated. $104 total gifted subs in the channel. That is crazy. Nice indeed, yeah. Yeah, that's the monthly goal, though. It's not like a daily goal. I used to have like a goal just when it hit it, I'd reset it. But I thought to myself, it makes more sense to do a monthly goal, I think. And just reset it at the first of every month. Makes way more sense. And that's total subs. That's not new subs. That's just total subs. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Yeah, we're going to get quite a few silage bales off this. I didn't think we'd get this many. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense to use the pickup wagon. 30,000 liters, and it probably won't even hold that. It'll probably hold like 28. I mean, that's literally 3 bales. It's like 9,000 a bale right here. It's actually less than 3 bales because this is 9,300. So, oh no, sorry, that'd be 27. Yeah, so, yeah, it's the same as 3 bales basically. So 4 of these bales is more than that trailer holds I looked at a minute ago. It's just not worth it. I know we could just mow and then go put it in the thing, right? That makes sense. But that'd be a lot of trips because it'd be quick. It would go really quick. It'd fill up so fast it just wouldn't be worth it. Again, so I haven't looked at the new course play settings, but if there's a setting where I can set up, say a conveyor belt, right, and then just dump the grass in a holding area near the field I'm at, move the conveyor belt down there, and have the truck come make runs from there, and then dump it itself into the clamp, it might be different, but I don't think that works that way with the new course play. It might, but I doubt it. Here's the thing that I never really utilized with course play 5 or 6. You could have a vehicle reverse and back into something, right? So you could technically have them back into one of the single-ended clamps and dump silage or dump chaff or grass or whatever in it. And I don't know if you can do that with this. I don't know if you can have them reverse into something. It just seems like it's not happening. Does the react button give you more exposure or help with the Twitch algorithm? I have no idea what the react button does. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know it was a thing until about 2 weeks ago. I saw it on somebody's channel. And I was like, oh, that's weird. What does it do if you click on it? I have no idea what it does. I'm being real honest here. I have no idea. And I don't know that I'm going to get this field planted on stream today, so we'll have to finish it up Monday. Because tomorrow, remember, we're doing the community server at around 11 a.m. Central Time, noon Eastern Time. And then tomorrow night, I'll be over on YouTube doing Sons of the Forest, I think with Bone. I think he's available tomorrow. I don't remember him telling me he wasn't available, so hopefully he's available. I need to spin this thing right round. There we go. Yeah, I don't remember him saying he wasn't available tomorrow. He might not be, but as far as I know, we're doing Sons of the Forest tomorrow night. I think we're gonna go exploring and get some more gear instead of just building the whole time. Gives you choices on how to react to the streamer. Oh, cool! So it does work. All right. So basically, it's like a thumbs up, thumbs down thing. Then that's kind of neat. Yeah. What's up, Crystal? How's it going? Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. So Bob said, thanks for sharing. We'll deliver the reactions anonymously after the stream to give the streamer a snapshot of how viewers felt about key moments while they were live. You can continue reacting every 5 minutes throughout the stream. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea. So basically, I guess when it gives me the analytics or the thing afterwards, it gives me direct feedback from you guys. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't tell me who it is, which is also awesome too. I think having the anonymous feedback is the only way to go. I feel like the internet is wonderful and all, but certain times you want your feedback to not be known publicly, right? So yeah, I think it's a good thing. Oh, Crystal was saying yay for the community farm. You've been here the whole time, haven't you, Crystal? Been lurking, though. Probably working on the community farm. You enjoy the Sons of the Forest streams? They are fun, yeah. They are fun. I like my afternoon Twitch streams for Farm Sim, but the multiplayer stuff, man, has been... It was great while we were doing the Syndicate, and then it just kind of... Everybody kind of had their own stuff going on, you know? And... just haven't quite put it back together yet. Figured you'd be quiet today. No need for that. No need for that. That reminds me of somebody else I hadn't seen around in a long time, but I have messaged with. And I hope to see back in the community at some point soon. And I say that not knowing if they're going to be back soon. So don't get your hopes up for all the people that have been around since 2017. But Silly Sally, that's something she used to say too. I talked so much yesterday, I'll just be quiet. No need for that, honestly. I know you're busy though, you're working on the farm. Hey, what's up, Alpha? How's it going? Welcome. Welcome. All right, this needs to go down the other end too, because we're gonna need it down there. Hopefully, Jimmy is still over here planting. And I hope he's not planting off into field 30, I just thought about that. They're so close together now. I mean, it wouldn't bother me if he planted field 30 in soybean, but it's already planted, so it'd be a waste of seed. It's already got a crop in it, so no need in wasting seed to do it again. Been lurking? Yeah, ain't no problem. Lurker, a lot of people may not like lurkers, but, you know, because chat's not moving and they're having to drive the conversation and talk about a bunch of random topics while they're doing something that's just driving down the road, but lurkers are the foundation of a community. So I appreciate everybody that's lurking. Thank you. That means you're taking whatever time you have while you're working on something else, and you're listening to the stream. I appreciate you. You watch the stream while you play. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. You're taking the time to have my stream up while you're doing something else. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I appreciate you. Hello, everyone. I missed everything. You missed a lot, yeah. I started late, though. I only started like I've got an hour and 19 minutes on my timer for how long I've been live. And that's not including like the first 4 minutes or whatever where I run the ad. and the start screen. So, yeah, I mean, you really haven't missed much. We've been picking up bales, and we're getting the new field planted, or not the new field. We're getting the grass fields, little small grass fields we had down there, planting soybeans right now. You see that Jimmy's on his last run, it looks like, for this field, and then after we pick these bales up, we're going to have to do 10 too, but we may not get 10 done today, or I may do 10 myself. Just wait till Monday afternoon to do it. And then we got all these bales to pick up too, so this will be good. I don't know why that first row did that. That's so strange that it did that. The John Deere would be great for pulling this thing right here. I just thought about that. Just got off multiplayer, yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, getting in, cut some more trees. If we get, did you guys get the tree cutter working? Gabe said earlier that y'all couldn't get the tree cutter to work. The tree devourer or whatever it is. The devourer. That's one good reason to have two monitors. It really is, Robert, yeah. Absolutely. Save your phone batteries, so you're not having your phone pulled up all the time. All right, now I know Jimmy's done. That's good. Tires are green. Look, they are, yeah. What's cool, though, is this mod. Like, if I were to go into the dirt for a period of time or stay on the road for a period of time, that would start to change. So it's really kind of cool. And that may not be the mod. That may just be the game. Because I've got the real dirt and the real tires mod on, so I think that's the case. I think it's the mods. Which is, you know, what it's supposed to be. You did get it working, it's all done. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to see what new fields you guys picked up. Auction's in tonight, so we'll see what everybody's got going on. I don't know if I'm going to buy field one. Did I leave 111 up? I might have. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Probably not. I'll probably just wait on something to pop up right next to my property now. I don't want to have to go traveling and doing logging either. It's still on land bids? Yeah, I'll just let it lapse then. It's fine. It's fine. There's no reason for me to bid on it. It's too far down there. It's too far to go. I have to move equipment around right now. Starting out anyway. Eventually maybe, but right now I'm just not even gonna bid on it. If something pops up close to me, I'll grab it. So I did leave a large portion of that forest area over there in the auctions. Because everybody else has got farmland around them, I don't. So at least that way I can pick up some more land. So yeah, it's still in the auction. So if it comes up, I'll probably bid on it. You put a bid on it? Good deal. I'm glad somebody did. Yeah, I wasn't going to get it anyway. So. Gotta get these here and bales picked up. I always forget that this thing kind of drags it forward. So like when I turn, I need to turn like this, like right next to this thing. It's gonna drag forward anyway. It's gonna miss it if I don't. Kind of weird how you have to pick these up sometimes. There we go. Let it spin toward it. Works better. Being able to look out and see 3 white-tailed deer from your house, nice. Nice, nice, yeah. I got some family members live out in the woods. And, you know, it's really peaceful out there, man. Like, it's just really peaceful. I mean, we live in a neighborhood, but we still live in a small town. Like, population, nothing, basically. So... like it doesn't feel like I'm running out into the city to run out to the store or something. Like it's literally just a couple miles away. We do live a couple miles out of town, so that's nice. Don't live like right on the, you know, right in downtown or anything. Is alfalfa or clover even worth doing? So, liquor, I have not found a reason to do it. I had alfalfa planted. And I looked at the XML file, and the growth rate's the same for clover. And I got 1 cut out of it. And for reference, I just did grass silage bales, and I got 27 off of 1 field. And when I did alfalfa, I only got 19 or 20 silage bales, and only got 1 cut a year out of it. So on Iowa Plainsview, it's not worth doing because of the way and that's just for that was updated for the map, right? So if you've got another map that's different, then it may be worth doing. But on Iowa Plainsview, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth doing at all. Other than just to do it, you know, because you're doing alfalfa or clover. So. Brian, is that on Disney Channel? What's up, Brian? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I know what state Brian lives in, and I'd love to move out there. That'd be awesome. Hit a jet off. Have a good day. Yep, no problem, buddy. I appreciate you lurking and being here. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'd like to move out that direction. Out Midwest. That'd be great. I'm not going to dox anybody, so don't ask. In the Midwest somewhere. I'd like to move out there. Somebody's got their side-by-side or their four-wheeler out. Definitely getting warm weather, although it's 68 and light rain right now. In your backyard to fit. Oh, that's right. You said the fox has made a den back there. Goody lurking. Appreciate you lurking. Live on the outskirts of town. Yeah, I mean, again, I see big rabbits and all kinds of stuff run through here. We don't have like coyotes or anything, but rabbits, occasionally deer. Very rarely though in the neighborhood. You go down to the bottom where the cattle field goes in, you can definitely see deer and stuff out in the field, but yeah, very rarely right here where we're at. Like in the neighborhood, we don't see deer, but not me anyway, because my house is, my backyard's butted up to other backyards or whatever. So, and we got a fence up too, so I couldn't see them anyway. But I'll bump that. There we go. Row behind there. There we go. Yeah, we get all this picked up. We'll be ready to finish planting soybeans on Monday, I think. I was hoping all that would be done at the same time on the first field there. I didn't realize he wasn't done. I should have looked. I knew I should have looked. I took Jimmy's word for it that he was done planting. He thought he was done. He wasn't, though. Two of your quads are street legal. Brian said, Bud, you live in Wyoming. Trash bin is street legal. All right, see you, Brian. Have a good one, buddy. A trash bin is street legal. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anybody make a quad street legal around here, but you'll see them down at the gas station in town filling up before they go ride, before they go hunting or whatever. Like, nobody really says anything to them. As long as they're not doing anything crazy, right? I mean, they got headlight, tail light. Nobody really says anything. Go run down to the gas station and fill up, and then head off into the woods somewhere. You've seen deer bed down in the backyard? That's nice, yeah. I've never been much of a hunter. I mean, I know people that hunt, and I've got some, I think I've said this before too. I've probably talked about all this a dozen times. I just don't remember it. Oh God, I hit my Windows key. Oh God, there we go. I've never been much of a hunter. I know people that hunt, and I've got some deer sausage in my freezer. But I don't particularly like hunting for sport. Not something I'm a fan of. But if you're going to eat the meat and make use of it, then good, you know. Just never understood the just doing it for how big the rack is on the buck, you know. And I might be in a minority amongst people that know of hunting or has been hunting in their life, but that's how I feel. I've never been much for sport hunting. Of course, my dad didn't hunt either. My dad didn't hunt or fish or anything. He was into electronics and really just trying to make a living when I was growing up. So I wasn't raised a hunter or fisherman. I was raised in a junkyard. Although I did go fishing a lot as a kid, though, and I went hunting a lot too. But we did. As I got older, we did a lot of dove hunting and a lot of fishing. Not really a whole lot of deer hunting. They are, but they at a certain point, though, they're invasive, which is why we have deer seasons. So I know over in Oxford, Mississippi, they have the deer, even in the city itself, are like eating people's plants and stuff out of the yard, eating their gardens. Like, they're just an invasive species when they get to a certain population level, which I say that, but technically humans are an invasive species on deer, really. in the grand scheme of things, you know. Catch and release? Oh, no, sir. No, if I caught it, I kept it and ate it. The only time I didn't was out of cattle ponds. You don't eat fish caught out of cattle ponds. That's a bad idea. Or if I snagged a turtle or something, I'd cut the line and put it back. So, but no. If we caught fish, we ate them. Used in quotes, the back 40 grows knee high, like the hide. Oh yeah, for sure. Fillet and release. Oh yeah, fillet and release into a pan. Again, I've never been much for sport, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, because I mean, it's food, you know, like it's food for humans. Why not eat it? If you're allergic to it, don't go do it. If you're adverse to eating deer meat, don't go hunting. You know, don't. It's not worth anybody's effort. And if you, so I know, I think this is an opinion because I don't really remember exactly the specifics of it, but I'm pretty sure there are. I was getting to Oxford a minute ago, Oxford, Mississippi, where Ole Miss is. You know, nobody likes that town anyway. I live near Starkville, where MSU is, if you're wondering. But I think I've heard before that there's actually a company over there that hunt deer in the city, because it's such an invasive species over there to the city itself, tearing up people's yards, tearing up gardens, tearing up the lawns and stuff around town, like around the city, like the square itself. Like, if I remember right, that was the case. I may be wrong about that, but yeah. Like, even in downtown, like, you see a deer running across the square in front of the courthouse. Like, it's not a big city, though. But still, like, pretty crazy. But I hope they do something useful with the deer, right? Like, you know, feed people with it if nothing else. Like, hope they don't just go kill it and then, you know, throw it off in the landfill or something. That's just terrible if they do. If I was homeless and needed food and somebody offered me a deer burger, I would take it for sure. I would request the loin or the back strap if they had it, but I'd take just deer burger, deer spaghetti. I wouldn't care. I've had deer spaghetti that was really, really good. When I used to work at the carpenter shop for that fabric company, most of the guys there hunted, and you know, sometimes they would bring deer meat and cook and stuff while we were working that day. If we were slow, deer spaghetti is really good, actually. The way they made it anyway. I'm allergic to homework, then don't do it. That's your excuse. No, do your homework. Come on now. At least get through high school. I'm not a big proponent on everybody's got to go be a doctor and lawyer. Trade schools are great, you know. More people should be looking for that, I think. But lots of trades out there. But yeah, at least get through high school anyway. Get the diploma. Get the high school diploma first. And then make a decision. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you advice. My advice would be get the high school diploma. Find a trade you enjoy. Go do it. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with being a plumber, with being an electrician, with being an HVAC specialist, a welder. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. There's nothing wrong at working at McDonald's if that's what you want to do. I've never really had a plan for life, man. Like, I pretty much lived by the seat of my pants the entire time. I've been broke my whole life, but you know, I've been fairly happy. Pretty happy with where I'm at now. So hard to trade that for a couple $100,000 in student loan debt and 60-hour work weeks. So. It can be stressful being poor, though. It can be expensive. It's expensive to be poor. I watched a video the other day that was talking about just how excessive things are. And in the U.S., it's expensive to be poor. It really is. And that probably doesn't make much sense, but if you actually start thinking about it, it really is. $1,600 to $1,800 people in it. One grocery store, one gas station, one Dollar General. Oh, yeah, I thought you meant like a city. You live in a town. That's just slightly smaller than where I live. Yeah, that's a town. That ain't no city. I mean, to me, I still say going into town, the city, whatever, but it's not a city. I don't live in a city. I live in a little town. Look at this, exactly 10 bales on this field. That never happens. Did we just get 30 bales off this field? That's incredible. 30 bales. I never would have thought that. Yeah, I thought you meant like you lived in like Jackson, Tennessee or Murfreesboro or something. Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I'm saying, Robert. Congrats to you. You're actually living the American dream. There you go. Right there. You fish for sports that you release most of the time? Yeah, as long as you're not letting them die, right? I mean, that's the main thing. Not like I'm some environmentalist, like you do what you want to, but for me, I wouldn't feel right going and catching a bunch of fish and leave them sitting on the bank, you know? It just wouldn't feel right. And there isn't a traffic light. So that sounds like where I grew up, honestly. We had a post office, we had a grocery store. and we had one stop sign that wasn't even a four-way stop. It eventually became a four-way stop, but it wasn't when I was in grade school. When I was in high school, it became a four-way stop. Yeah, one stop sign on the main road, on one side of the road, not a four-way going up. By the time I got my license, it was a four-way stop there, I think. So, and we had one little diner in town. And then by the time I got to high school, we had two little diners in town. So, but by then, too, we had Dollar General, and, you know, that was about it. we got a Dollar General at some point. But, yeah, your town's about, it's nearly triple what I grew up in. Like 600, 700 people maximum where I grew up. Your ex liked to fish. I told her if she cleans them, we'll keep them. Kiss and bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, I mean, at least you guys were respectful and threw them back, you know. I don't even mind cleaning. Cleaning fish is easy, man. Especially if it's like bass or something. You don't even scale them. You just fillet them. Fillet the skin right off of it, scales and all. Catfish are the absolute worst. Oh, God, I hated cleaning catfish. I didn't go catfishing a whole lot. Always hated cleaning catfish. Oh, come on now. I can't believe those fell out. That's all right. It ain't gonna matter anyway. They're not gonna go in there right now regardless. If you wonder what I'm saying, the two bales fell off the top on that stack. It doesn't matter though. I'm out of bales. Oh, we need this down here, don't we? We do. Leave this down here on this. We are out of bales, so that's good. That's done. And I think we're gonna go move the Massey over. We'll just leave this sitting here. We're going to need all this down here anyway. We'll go move the Massey over and get it ready to start the other field on Monday. Maybe go ahead and put some more seed in it. We'll have to fert this field and then get the other one. I'll probably put Jimmy on fert in this field on Monday. And then we'll try to use some manure, I think, to see how far we can get with it. And I'll plant the other one. So we got one of the grass fields planted today. I forgot how much work we actually had to do to get to the actual planting part of this. So I'm glad we made it though. Sound like your dad's hometown? Grandpa was the general store. Grandma was postmaster. Yeah. Uncle owned the gas stations. They had the town locked up. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. When you do keep fish, you give them to your grandfather. I mean, again, at least somebody's getting some use out of them. And again, I'm not judging you for it. If you don't throw them back, you throw them on the bank or whatever. I don't care. That's your business. I'm not going to judge you for it. All right, let's go ahead and grab the. I don't think we'll start on bales until we get done with everything. So let's go ahead and grab this and bring it back down to this end. I just thought about this. We're going to need the field fertilized, whether it be manure or fertilizer itself. Oh, you know what? Actually, we're out of fertilizer, aren't we? All we have is the spray or the manure. I don't think we need the big boy for that. We can use the John Deere for it, hopefully. Woof. That was a pucker factor of about 7 right there. I thought we were about to flip. And I always flip at the end of stream. You guys know that. I thought it was about to happen. I did pretty good yesterday, though. We didn't flip at all, I don't think. All right. We don't get this John Deere very often anymore. Let's take the old JD back down here. We've been using it a good bit, though, this week, which is good. Get some use on it. It's got less hours and everything else, which is crazy. How's the weight do on this one? It picks the back wheels up a little bit. Not much. This is a small weight, though. 600 kilos. What is it? What is a pound in kilo? What's the ratio there? What's the conversion? 10,000 people or more is considered a city by most standards? In 2023? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case anymore, man. I mean, you gotta think about the population density of the world today. Like, it's pretty high. I mean, in the 70s, there was like 4 billion people on the planet. There's almost, what, 9 billion now or something? 1 kilo is 2.5 pounds. Okay. All right. So 600 is about 600 kilos. What, about 2,200 pounds, roughly? Yeah, I don't know. I wish that I would have taught myself the metric system better before now. But, you know, whatever. I don't care. I don't use it, so. Like, if I actually had to use it in this game, I would probably learn it. 1 pound is basically half a kilogram. Okay. So it's about 1,400 pounds this weight. Yeah, it'd be about right. This is a 600 kilo weight, so this is about 1,400 pounds, 1,300 pounds, whatever. Okay. According to Google. Yeah, Google's not right about everything, but I'm pretty sure they're right about that. It's hard to get that wrong. There's no way to make an opinion out of what weight is what weight. It's either there or it's not. Yeah, I think, hopefully we got enough manure. Manure. I hate manure. I'm about to run into the fence. We got 13,000 of manure. We'll use that first, and then I got some spray we'll finish it up with. On this grass field over here. And again, if we rolled it right now and then planted, or if we rolled it first and then planted it, we'd have 2 layers. So we could have done that. It would have been cheaper. We'd have 2 layers of fertilizer down. That's okay, though. We're wrapping up for the day, so it really doesn't matter. Now, I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed today. Just random conversation, repeating myself from previous streams, of course. And we got some work done, so that's good. Not as much as I wanted to get done today, but we got some done. So, but that will do it for today. I'll hop up here on top of the tractor and watch the cows. Actually, I'm gonna hop over here on the manure, watch the cows. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys as always. I don't know why I stopped at guy. That's weird. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will see y'all tomorrow at around noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. Remember, moving it back a little bit so I can get a little more done tomorrow. Plus, we got the spins for the auction land. We got the auction land. We got a dole out tomorrow, too. So all that will be taken care of on stream so you guys can see it. And then we'll get started farming. So we should have about 2.5 hours of farming tomorrow. 30 minutes to an hour of paperwork to do. But yeah, on the community farm. If you guys want to join me on the community farm, my farm is open. You can hop on and cut some trees down. And once we get some crops going and some more fields, do what you want. Do what you want. It's there. But I'm going to be cutting trees and opening some land up for plowing up and doing some things. Here on Monday, so for anybody watching on YouTube, this will be Thursday. Next Thursday we'll be doing this. We'll be hopping on and getting that field planted with soybeans. We'll be getting this one fertilized. And we'll have 3 fields with money beans in it. And I'm going to be happy. Then we got barley and sorghum too. Sorghum. Back to Mississippi sorghum. And then we'll get some straw for this field, which will be plenty because we got plenty of straw left in the shed over there. And this field is ready to... This field's ready to bale up. For more silage bales. And then I think the next time we'll do hay bales there, and that should even us back out maybe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.